For over 60 years, NASA has been humanity's vanguard into the cosmos, fueled by a staggering $650 billion. One of its crowning achievements, the Voyager 2 made a daring flyby of Neptune in 1989, painting a portrait of a swirling blue giant. But Neptune has held its secrets close ever since, until now, and it's all with thanks to Terrence Howard. Let's unpack what Howard has recently exposed about what's happening to Neptune. Discovery of Neptune's hidden secrets. In the twilight of our solar system, a rebellious world lurks. Unlike any of its neighbors, Neptune, discovered in 1846, refused to be found by the naked eye. Born not from starlight but from the elegant calculations of a mathematician's mind, it became a solitary king, forever beyond our casual gaze. While Mars is often hailed as Earth's rusty twin, Neptune finds its kinship with the distant icy giant Uranus. Yet despite its grand stature, Neptune harbors a secret. Beneath its swirling atmosphere lies a density unlike anything we've encountered, a world blurring the line between gas and an alien hidden heart.
And they came to the conclusion that there must be something the matter with the eye, because they couldn't perceive it. But all of these things, we've been misled just because we've been fooled by our senses. Our eyes see 0.05% of the entire electromagnetic wave. We're blind cosmically, but we judge everything by what we see.
Chronicles of Discovery: The Hunt for Neptune. In 1821, the clockwork of our solar system seemed to tick perfectly. Astronomers had mapped the dance of the planets, their orbits charted in meticulous detail. Then a Frenchman named Alexis Bouvard threw a wrench into the works. His tables predicting the graceful waltz of Uranus revealed a disturbing hitch. The ice giant wasn't waltzing alone. Something unforeseen was tugging at its path, an invisible hand in the cosmic ballet. Bouvard, intrigued but cautious, whispered the anomaly and left the mystery unsolved, but the cosmos wouldn't stay silent for long. Fast forward a quarter century, and on opposite sides of the English Channel, two brilliant minds, John Couch Adams and Urbain Le Verrier, were drawn to the same celestial puzzle. Not through telescopes, but through the sheer power of mathematics, they would predict a new world, a hidden puppeteer yanking the strings of Uranus's dance. The hunt for Neptune was on, not with stargazers peering into the night sky, but with mathematicians wielding the equations of the universe itself. Le Verrier, however, wasn't content with just the math. He craved confirmation, so he fired off a message, a cosmic treasure map, to Jonathan Gottfried Galle, a keen-eyed astronomer at the Berlin University. Armed with Le Verrier's calculations and a powerful refractor telescope, Galle spent the very night, September 23, 1846, combing a tiny patch of sky. And wouldn't you know it, just northeast of a star named Iota Aquarii, there it was, a faint bluish disk, a mere degree off from Le Verrier's prediction. Adams' prediction was a bit further off, but the point remained: a new world had been yanked from the shadows, not by a telescope, but by the sheer power of the human mind. Of course, this celestial discovery sparked a bit of spat. The French and British scientific communities, as was their custom, bickered over who deserved the credit. In the end, cooler heads prevailed, and Neptune's discovery was rightfully attributed to both Le Verrier and Adams, a triumph of international collaboration. Well, mostly. Neptune's arrival on the cosmic scene wasn't met with trumpets and fanfare. In the haze of discovery, it was initially a mere footnote, the planet exterior to Uranus, or, with a touch of national pride, Le Verrier's planet. But a name with more weight was needed. Enter Neptune, the Roman god of the sea, a fitting title for this distant, swirling world. Until Pluto's dramatic entrance in 1930, Neptune reigned supreme as the solar system's farthest frontier. Even Pluto's arrival couldn't completely steal its crown. For a brief, bizarre cosmic ballet between 1979 and 1999, Pluto's eccentric orbit dipped inside Neptune's, making it the 8th planet for a fleeting 2 decades. But Neptune reclaimed its rightful place, a testament to its enduring mystery and distance. Neptune unveiled: Secrets of a Swirling World. Imagine a swirling world, a giant ball of ice and rock, unlike anything we've ever seen before. Peer beneath its swirling atmosphere and you'll find a heart of iron, nickel, and silicates. A dense core packed a punch 1.2 times that of the Earth's. Squeeze this world with a pressure 700 times greater than Earth's deepest trench, and you'll start to understand the crushing gravity at its center. But unlike our rocky home, Neptune's gas giant was cloaked in a thick atmosphere where hydrogen reigns supreme, laced with traces of exotic hydrocarbons and nitrogen. This is a world where the line between gas and liquid blurs, a swirling vortex hiding secrets deeper than we could imagine.
So you have
Our mantle, a region with a mass of 10 to 15 Earths. Here, the familiar water we know takes a wild turn. Ammonia and methane crash the party, transforming it into a scorching, dense fluid with an unexpected talent, conducting electricity like a champ. Scientists call it a water ammonia ocean, a name that barely scratches the surface of the alien chemistry brewing beneath this gas giant's atmosphere. Neptune's mantle is a mind-bending mix of familiar and fantastical. Imagine water, not the cool, refreshing kind, but a superheated, dense fluid laced with ammonia and methane, a true alien cocktail. This water ammonia ocean gets even weirder as we descend. Scientists believe that at some point the pressure becomes so immense that water molecules themselves shatter. Here the oxygen crystallizes, forming a lattice, while hydrogen ions become free-floating vagabonds within this bizarre structure, a state known as super-ionic water. But water isn't the only drama queen in this swirling vortex. Methane, under such intense pressure, is suspected to decompose deep down at around 7,000 kilometers. What falls instead of rain? Diamond hailstones. Imagine a storm on Neptune, not with water droplets, but with a barrage of gem-like ice raining down. This fantastical phenomenon might be happening on Jupiter, Saturn, and Uranus as well. Experiments even suggest that the very top of Neptune's mantle could be an ocean of liquid carbon, bobbing with islands of solid carbon. While we can't fish for diamonds on Neptune, the possibility itself paints a picture of a world unlike any other, a place where the familiar transforms into the fantastical, making Neptune a true jewel of our solar system. Neptune's a world cloaked in mystery, a vibrant blue marble unlike any other in our solar system. The culprit behind this captivating color, tiny traces of methane gas high in its atmosphere, combined with a phenomenon called Rayleigh scattering. The same reason our sky appears blue, but Neptune's blue boasts a deeper saturation compared to its neighbor Uranus. Why? Because Neptune's a world in constant motion. Its atmosphere churns with a fury, actively whipping away haze, allowing the true blue brilliance to shine through. Speaking of fury, Neptune is the undisputed king of wind. Imagine storms raging at a mind-blowing 580 meters per second. That's almost 1,300 miles per hour. These monstrous winds sculpt the planet's surface with ever-changing weather patterns, a vibrant dance unseen in its placid neighbor. Despite its dazzling blue exterior, Neptune is a world of extremes. Being further away from the sun's warmth, it holds the title of one of the coldest places in our solar system. The cloud tops here are a bone-chilling minus 218 degrees Celsius, while the core simmers at a scorching 5,100 degrees Celsius. Truly a tale of two temperatures. Neptune isn't completely alone though. It sports a faint ring system, a collection of dusty arcs that shimmer around the planet. But the real intrigue lies in its magnetic field, tilted at a dramatic angle and offset from its center. It's like a lopsided compass needle. Scientists believe this odd tilt might be caused by a hidden dynamo deep within, a churning ocean of electricity charged with fluids generating a powerful magnetic field. With its mesmerizing blue hues, raging winds, and a magnetic field unlike any other, Neptune remains an enigma, a world beckoning us to Neptune, a world of raging storms and baffling mysteries. Its atmosphere is a coliseum of violence, with winds howling at a staggering 600 meters per second. That's almost twice the speed of sound. In 1989, Voyager 2 stumbled upon a monstrous tempest, the Great Dark Spot, a swirling behemoth dwarfing Earth. But Neptune plays hide-and-seek with its storms. Just 5 years later, Hubble peered through the cosmic lens, and the Great Dark Spot had vanished. In its place, a new storm swirled in the planet's northern hemisphere. Even the charmingly named Scooter, a white cloud group, seems to play a game of cosmic peekaboo. The truth is, Neptune remains a frustrating enigma. We've only had fleeting glimpses from distant spacecraft like Voyager. But that's about to change. Enter Neptune Odyssey, NASA's daring mission to finally conquer this distant giant. Imagine a powerful orbiter, a technological marvel designed by the minds behind the sun-grazing Parker Solar Probe. Neptune Odyssey will become Neptune's dance partner, studying the planet and its captivating moons, especially the enigmatic Triton. This mission isn't just about filling the gaps in our knowledge, it's about rewriting the story of Neptune, a world that holds secrets waiting to be unveiled. Neptune has held its secrets close for far too long, but that's about to change. In 2031 or 2033, depending on the chosen path, NASA's Neptune Odyssey will launch on a daring mission, a technological marvel designed by the same minds who defied the sun's heat with the Parker Solar Probe. This isn't your average joyride. The distance between us and Neptune is staggering, a whopping 4.5 billion kilometers on average. It's no surprise then that the journey will take Neptune Odyssey a good 16 years to reach its destination. But don't be discouraged. This isn't just a trip, it's an odyssey, a quest for knowledge. Think back to Voyager 2, the lone pioneer that graced Neptune with a flyby in 1989. Launched just 16 days before its twin, it took a slower route, but one that allowed it to unlock the mysteries of the ice giants Uranus and Neptune. Voyager's legacy and Neptune Odyssey, a new era of exploration. Neptune Odyssey is poised to do the same, but on a much grander scale. It will become Neptune's dance partner, orbiting the planet and its captivating moons, especially the enigmatic Triton. This mission is about unraveling the secrets this distant world has held close for millennia. It's about rewriting the story of Neptune, a story filled with raging storms, vanishing acts, and a magnetic field unlike any other. With Neptune Odyssey, we're on the cusp of an epic adventure, a voyage to the farthest reaches of our solar system, where a new chapter in humanity's cosmic exploration is about to unfold. Neptune, a world shrouded in mystery since its discovery in 1846, while Voyager 2 offered a fleeting glimpse in 1989, our understanding remains frustratingly incomplete. Thankfully, decades of yearning for answers are about to culminate in a groundbreaking mission, Neptune Odyssey. This isn't the first attempt to crack Neptune's code. The 1990s saw dreams of an orbiter dashed with the cancellation of the Mariner Mark II program. The 2000s brought a flurry of mission concepts from various institutions, but none secured NASA's green light. Even in the 2011-2022 Planetary Science Decadal Survey, Uranus emerged as the initial target for a giant ice planet orbiter mission. However, Neptune's Odyssey potential to launch in 2031 or 2033 promises to unlock a treasure trove of knowledge, specifically targeting 5 key questions. Number 1. How do the interiors and atmospheres of ice giant planets form and evolve? Number 2. What is the cause of Neptune's strange magnetic field, and how does its magnetosphere work? Number 3. Is Triton an ocean world? What causes its plumes? What is the nature of its atmosphere? Number 4. How can Triton's geophysics and composition expand our knowledge of dwarf planets like Pluto? Number 5. What are the connections between Neptune's rings, arcs, surface weathering, and small moons? Neptune Odyssey won't just be orbiting the distant giant, it'll be an all-encompassing dance, unlocking its secrets piece by piece. Imagine a brave 220-kilogram probe, a scientific kamikaze hurtling into Neptune's atmosphere just before the orbiter settles into its cosmic ballet. For 37 heart-stopping minutes, this probe will plunge into the unknown, dissecting the planet's atmosphere, its composition, a song waiting to be deciphered. Until the pressure becomes too immense, the probe will transmit this vital data, whispering the secrets of Neptune's swirling heart. But Neptune's Odyssey isn't a one-shot deal. Over 4 years, it will perform a breathtaking series of 46 flybys of Neptune's captivating moon, Triton, like a cosmic waltz. Each dance will bring the orbiter closer, revealing Triton's secrets in stunning detail. And after this mesmerizing display, Neptune Odyssey will have one final act, a grand finale where it ventures closer to Neptune and its rings, gathering even more data before succumbing to the planet's atmosphere in a blaze of glory, a sacrifice for planetary protection. This is not just a mission, it's a scientific odyssey, a testament to humanity's insatiable curiosity. With Neptune Odyssey, we're poised to rewrite the story of a world shrouded in mystery, a story waiting to be unveiled. Neptune Odyssey is a marvel of modern engineering, packing a powerful punch in a relatively lightweight package. With a launch weight of roughly 3,200 kilograms, it will be meticulously equipped with 14 cutting-edge instruments. Imagine a cosmic detective kit designed to unravel Neptune's mysteries. This includes a magnetometer to map its magnetic field, powerful cameras to see in various wavelengths, spectrometers to analyze the atmosphere's composition, and a laser altimeter to measure Neptune's topography. But Neptune Odyssey isn't flying solo. Its brave little companion, the atmospheric probe, carries its own set of 8 specialized tools. This scientific duo is like a tag team. The orbiter will orchestrate the mission from above, while the probe dives into the heart of Neptune's atmosphere, directly measuring its composition, temperature, and winds. Together they form a formidable force, set to rewrite our understanding of its distant, captivating world. Neptune is already shrouded in mystery, but wait until you hear more about its moon Triton. Discovered just 17 days after Neptune itself, Triton is a cosmic oddity. Unlike most moons that dutifully orbit in the same direction as their planet, Triton defies the norm, locked in a rebellious retrograde dance. This quirky characteristic hints at a violent past, a story waiting to be unraveled. And Triton's strangeness doesn't stop there. It's the only moon in our solar system with a nitrogen atmosphere, a recipe for a bizarre landscape of geysers erupting not with water but with frozen nitrogen. Imagine a world bathed in an ethereal, icy twilight, where geysers shoot plumes of nitrogen frost into the thin atmosphere. With a diameter of 2,700 kilometers, Triton is the 7th largest moon in our solar system, and the 2nd largest relative to its parent planet. Sorry, Earth's moon, you take 2nd place here. This massive moon holds a treasure trove of secrets waiting for a mission like Neptune Odyssey to crack the code. Triton, Neptune's enigmatic moon. Even with all the aforementioned unique characteristics of Triton, the real head-scratcher is Triton's ionosphere. Unlike most moons, it crackles with charged particles, an enigmatic dance 10 times more vigorous than any other moon. Here's the twist. Triton and Neptune are far from the Sun, the usual source of such energetic displays. So, what powers this celestial light show? Neptune's Odyssey mission to unravel Neptune's secrets extends to Triton as well. As the orbiter dances with Neptune, it will also train its gaze on this enigmatic moon. Together, they promise to be a captivating spectacle, a celestial drama where the past and present collide, and the secrets of the cosmos wait to be illuminated. Triton's secrets are far from over. This enigmatic moon, with its backwards dance and frosty geysers, has captured the imagination of scientists. Recent findings hint at an even deeper mystery, the possibility of a hidden ocean beneath its icy shell. Trident, charting the depths of Triton's secrets. These clues come from the plumes erupting from Triton's surface, eerily similar to those seen on Saturn's moon, Enceladus. These plumes could be the whispers of a vast ocean trapped below, a potential cradle of life waiting to be discovered. Enter Trident, a proposed mission fueled by this very intrigue. It would map the moon's entire surface in stunning detail, scrutinizing every crater and icy plain. But its true focus would be on the mesmerizing plumes. By studying their composition and origin, Trident could unlock the secrets of this hidden ocean. If a vast body of water truly lies beneath Triton's surface, it would rewrite our understanding of where life could exist in our solar system, pushing the boundaries of the habitable zone as we know it. Scientists like Louise Proctor, director of the Lunar and Planetary Institute, view Triton as a crown jewel in our solar system, a place brimming with intrigue. Her team's Trident mission proposal, currently vying for a spot in NASA's Discovery program, could be the key to unlocking its secrets. One burning question: does Triton share a forgotten history with Pluto, its icy twin? By unraveling Triton's story, we might unlock the secrets of both these distant worlds. But the real prize lies beneath the surface. Scientists suspect a hidden ocean of ammonia could be swirling within Triton. Trident could confirm this suspicion, rewriting our understanding of the potential abodes for life beyond Earth.
That's why I was like, okay, well, if this truth cost me this lifetime, then wonderful, I've accomplished what I needed to do. Because I think in the previous lifetime, I was supposed to do these things and I didn't.
There is enough electricity to create a second sun. Light would appear around the equator, like a ring around Saturn. Humanity is not prepared for greatness. I've spent years looking for ways that this energy could influence people.
Nikola Tesla, born on July 10th, 1856 in Smiljan, Croatia, then part of the Austrian Empire, was a Serbian-American inventor. electrical engineer, mechanical engineer, and futurist. Renowned for his groundbreaking contributions to the development of alternating current, AC, electrical systems.
The beauty and aroma of the roses can be used as a medicine and the sun's rays as food. Life has an infinite number of forms, and the duty of scientists is to find them in all forms of matter.
Tesla displayed an extraordinary aptitude for science and mathematics from an early age. After studying engineering and physics in Austria and Bohemia, he worked in the burgeoning electrical industry in Europe. In 1884, he immigrated to the United States, where he briefly worked with Thomas Edison before striking out on his own.
3 things are essential in this regard. All I do is look for them. I know I will not find them, but I will not give them up. It is another thing to destroy the power of the evil and the suffering in which man's life passes. Sometimes they occur as an epidemic in the depths of space. In this century, the disease had spread from Earth to the universe.
One of Tesla's most significant achievements was the development and promotion of AC electricity, which he believed was superior to Edison's direct current DC system. His work on AC power included the invention of the Tesla coil, an essential component in many modern electronic devices.
I know that gravity is adverse to everything I have to fly, and my intention is not to make flight devices, aircraft, or missiles, but to teach the individual to regain consciousness of their own wings. I'm also trying to awaken contained energy in the air. There are major energy sources. What is considered as empty space is only a manifestation of matter that is not awake. There is no empty space on this planet, nor in the universe. Black holes, of which astronomers speak, are the most powerful sources of energy and life.
Nikola Tesla was known for his eccentric personality and flamboyant public demonstrations of his inventions. Despite his numerous patents and the transformative nature of his work, he struggled financially throughout his life and was often overshadowed by his contemporaries like Edison and Marconi. And Tesla is celebrated as a pioneering genius who was ahead of his time. His contributions to electrical engineering, particularly his development of AC power systems, have had a lasting impact on the modern world.
I've spent 45 years searching these things out and trying to figure out what the universe really, how it really worked. And we've come to find that the universe, they are abandoning the standard model, the ideas of black holes and dark matter, for an electric model of the universe that is in response to the Birkeland currents and all these things. It's a better version, a better vision of how we should see the universe. That's how I see it, and I think it should be explored.
Religions and philosophies teach that man can become the Christ, Buddha. What I am trying to prove is revolutionary and almost inaccessible. It is what must be done in the universe so that each being is born as Christ, Buddha, or Zarathustra. There are 4 laws of creation. The first is that the mind cannot conceive or mathematically measure the source of the whole bewildering and dark plot, and that plot fits the whole universe. The second law resides in expansive darkness, which is the true nature of light, of the inexplicable, and is transformed into light. The third law is the need for light to become a matter of light. The fourth law is there is no beginning or end.
We know that energy does not die. Energy just reboots itself and reboots itself. So we are eternal. So stop panicking, thinking your life is over. You've done this trillions of times. You'll get good at it and we'll be perfect one time if we get conscious. And what I tried to tell you guys earlier, this is not your first time, it's not your first rodeo, and it won't be your last rodeo. Don't panic in this life. You can actually, there's no sense of death. Everything goes to sleep and it wakes back up again. There is no death. There's no death. Everything's eternal. And once we get rid of the idea, okay, you're gonna die and disappear, then they don't have any grasp over you anymore. And and to be free. The truth will set you free. That's why I was like, okay, well, if this truth cost me this lifetime, then wonderful, I've accomplished what I needed to do.
I knew from my childhood that I would get most of my discoveries, although I was not entirely clear.
Well, it's been 40 years of me dancing on this thing. For 40 years, I was told I was wrong. For 40 years, I was told that, the platonic solids and all those were the solids. You have to have faith in self. All of this, I can sit up here and tell you guys that, I'm the smartest man in the world. I figured out what Da Vinci and none of them could do. The truth is, you really want to know the truth? This may be crazier than the fiction. The truth is, I woke up inside my mother's womb at about 6 months of age. I woke up inside of there. Like boom. I don't know what had happened. Maybe my mother went through some trauma or whatever. But I woke up and I was like, oh God, I'm here. I'm here. Don't forget. This is truth. Don't forget. So what I'm saying to you, you are conscious inside the womb, but we have no common frame of reference. But I remembered, don't forget, because I knew I'd been here. Don't forget. You know what I didn't want to forget? This flower of life. Because apparently I'd been interested in it at a given time. And I came out and I was born. The first thing I thought about when I was 5 years old, I was obsessed with bubbles. I was like, why does a bubble take the shape of a ball? Why not a square or a triangle? And I would go and try and make square or triangular bubbles. And you could never do it because it turns out everything expands as a sphere and everything contracts in geometric form.
First, a maintenance of the whole. The body of man is a perfect machine. I know my circuit and what is good for it. Food that almost all people eat, to me, is harmful and dangerous. Sometimes I visualize cooks of the world being all conspiring against my note.
When you speak against the established norm, you get pushed outside.
Tesla credited his many inventions to the ability to realize them entirely in his mind. He also described experiencing intense flashes of light, which were followed by moments of intense creativity and clarity.
He would see an invention appear before his eyes in almost holographic detail. He said that he could rotate these visions, take them apart piece by piece, and he knew exactly how he was going to build these inventions based on his visionary experiences.
I'm going to have to thank the visualization for everything I've invented. The events of my life and my inventions are real in front of my eyes, like any occurrence or article. In my youth, I was afraid of not knowing what it is, but later I learned to use this power as an exceptional talent and a gift. He nourished and projected jealousy. I also did the corrections through visualization in most of my inventions and ended them that way. By visualizing mentally, I solved complex mathematical equations. For that gift I have, I will receive the distinction of the High Lama in Tibet. My sight and hearing are perfect, and dare I say that they are stronger than in others. I hear the thunder 150 kilometers away, and I see colors in the sky that others cannot see. This expansion of vision and hearing I have had since I was a child. Later, I developed it consciously. Life is a rhythm that must be understood. I feel the rhythm. I let it lead and I consent. It was very nice and gave me the knowledge I have. All that lives is in a deep and wonderful relationship. The man and the stars, the amoebas and the sun, the heart and the circulation of an infinite number of worlds. These ties are unbreakable, but can be tamed, propitiate, and begin to create new and different relationships in the world, and not violate the old. Knowledge comes from space. Our vision is the perfect set. We have two eyes, the earthly and the spiritual. It is recommended that they become an eye. The universe is alive in all its manifestations, like a thinking animal. The stone is a thinking and sensitive being, such as plants, beasts, and a man. A star that shines has to be seen, and if we are not self-absorbed, we would understand its language and its message. The breath, the eyes, and the ears of man have to fulfill the breath, the eyes, and the ears of the universe.
Perfect resonance, because we are all connected on this ether, and that waveform that's the consciousness. We are all just one great being.
Yeah.
You know, that's what they forget. We're not separate. The universe is probably one cell inside of some superorganism.
Right.
For our science and our future to develop. Well, I think we have an economic problem because we are the only creatures in this universe that use currency. There are no other creatures that use currency in order to exist. Why is it that we chose this strange thing that isn't even real? Other creatures, they drink water, they eat fruit, they eat other animals. We exchange with currency, and our system of exchanging with currency is flawed because of greed. There's not like if 1 times 1 equals 2, we've got an equilibrium of balance. 1 times 1 equals 1, you've got loss. When 1 times 1 equals 3 or more, you're talking about over unity and supersymmetry. And that's how you get the universe to work for you. Instead of using just the solar voltaics off of it, you also use the piezoelectric effects of it. You use other things to make greater unity.